Hi everyone, Dominic Esposito. I'm so glad to be here with you. Small change of plans, but not a bunch. I am heading out to Quincy, Illinois for the BEF. This week also we have the summit, the International Summit of all the professional pool instructors and coaches. We have nearly 85 or 90 of the top pool instructors from all over the world. I've been invited to go and teach, and I'm really jazzed about this. So for the past few days, I've been writing an entire syllabus just for these instructors. It's my chance finally to be on this world stage of teaching teachers who teach and coaches who coach. And I'm jazzed about it. I've been asked to teach on the art of jumping. I'm thrilled. It's one of my favorites, but I'm thrilled. In any case, there is some little competitions there I am also potentially going to be involved in, and some great fellowship and fun with all the guys that I've just been looking forward to seeing again. Now, I thank all of you for the videos you've been sending me. Yes, we're running this campaign and competition for winning these great prizes and things that Diamond Billiard Products, who is one of my most beautiful sponsors, they are covering this whole month of July to celebrate the launching and the reopening of the Drill Instructors Billiard Studio. Here, this studio is a little bit different than what I had in South Carolina because this facility is a total fitness, health, nutrition, and billiards training center. There are things here that would blow your mind that we would get into when, in fact, you want to call and say, hey, I'm thinking about training, what's this all about? Because we're covering everything that covers the full spectrum of you, the player. Okay, so Diamond Billiard is giving away to us, for all of you, an original, authentic diamond rack. It's going to be a personalized, signed Aramith cue ball, and this is the Pro Tournament cue ball that will be made out. I'll fill it out to you from yours truly, and then also this gorgeous diamond t-shirts. Okay, now that's 3 prizes once a week. Last week I got a bunch of videos. Everybody who sent, thank you. Oh my goodness, trying to pick, this has been so fun. But yes, there were some winners. And now I'm going to ask the rest of you coming up, or if you're just getting this, submit to me some form of a video. Go to the drillinstructor.us, however you know how to do it, because I'm not a techie guy, okay? If I was great at techie this and techie and all the other stuff, then you'd possibly wonder how good I am at actually teaching pool. So the point is, you get some video to me showing me one of your coolest shots or something in competition. That's the really good stuff. Something live is really awesome. And what we're picking is the 3 best performance shots of the week. And last week we've got, this week we're looking for more, and we are picking. So in 5 weeks, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, plus there's going to be a big bonus of the overall out of 15 of winners I personally am going to put in from the drill instructor. And I'm not telling you what that's going to be, but it's going to be good. I'm going to put in the grand prize winner. So please get those submissions in. Please do that. All right, I am going to take just a couple of quick minutes because I just never like to do something without actually getting to teach you something so you get something to take away. So what can we do? Let me just kind of cover a couple of real quick things. Number one of the biggest problems so many players have, you don't have a consistent eye pattern. Whether that eye pattern is first you start the cue, then the object ball, you're back and forth like crazy. It's never consistent. It's so important to develop a consistent eye pattern. You may not realize this, but subconsciously, an inconsistent eye pattern is going to create shot disruptions. So, for example, let me give you a general outline from where you could start. If you get down on the cue ball first and then look at the object ball, you're going to get a general alignment. But from there, the most important thing you're looking for when you think you're at perfect center ball, looking at the target contact point on the object ball, when you think your alignment is straight, then you double checking, Then apply I believe in go down at center and then apply your English after that. A lot of players or more advanced players, if you've done this for so many years, sometimes you come right down on the cue ball with your applied English. And I can tell you more often than not, that's where there are too many times I find the error that causes your shot making to falter. Even at the highest levels of players, when they come to me for coaching and there are shot making complications, usually and more often than any other reason, I find a problem that they make, they miss, they make, they make, they make, they miss, and they can't figure out where the misses are coming from. It's because there's inconsistencies and eye patterns. Okay, that's another thing. Second thing, some of you wonder why, in fact, some nights you shoot really great and some nights you don't. Well, possibly the nights you shoot good, do you even have a consistent warm-up routine? Or were you in too much of a rush? What were you eating within the past hour prior? Remember, whatever you put in that body, that digestive system is going to take every minute of 4 hours plus to 5 just for digestion. 80% of your daily energy is expended in digestion. So if there's an inconsistency in the time lag between how long you ate before you compete, that can affect you. How much sugar or salt is in what you ate, that is going to affect you. How much hydration you're coming to the table with, that is going to affect you. What kind of clothing are you wearing? Is it consistent with what you practice in? So there is no subconscious disruptions between what you feel free to do when you're practicing, but oh, now you have to dress a little better when you're playing, but you're not used to working in those types of clothing. These are issues that, and there are so many others, but this is what coaching is about because it goes into deeper areas of things that do affect you, or you should be a better pool player. Okay, with that being said, maybe another thing. I'll tell you another thing that happens to so many players. You don't look at the contact collision aiming point of the target on the object ball you're shooting at least a full second or more before you release the shot. Too many players I see you going like up shoot. Did you have time to even see what you were shooting at? You're just relying on thinking you had it right in the first place. You know, even a good carpenter knows you measure twice to cut once. Well, why can't you aim twice because you're only shooting once? So that's a big thing that's so important. And listen, remember, it's what's going on not only just in front of the cue ball, that's the big deal. Too many times, too many of you write to me and you give yourself away. Got to stop telling on yourself. Why don't you just stop talking so much and shoot the ball? You want to go see ball shooting? Go watch yourself. You want to learn something? Now be quiet and pay attention. What's going on behind the cue ball? That's you, the mechanics, the mental. These parts of what is taking place that affects what goes on in front of the cue ball, you don't put enough credit, enough effort, and enough work into you, the shooter. You're too busy making shots. You're just a ball banger. So come on, get over that. All right? You want to become a pool player. You want to become a highly skilled pool player. And that's my goal and my role is to make you be that part of that. Okay? What do you think I'm going to this summit for and teaching the world-class pool instructors from all over the world? And I'm going to be in front of them for the first time, and they're going to go, yeah, I don't think this guy is everything he said. Wow, this guy, maybe, I think this guy is everything I've heard. Whatever they decide, I'm giving these guys every little bit of what I've got for the time that they're giving me to present to this group of almost 100 teachers and coaches. Okay, a couple of other really little quick things, okay? What kind of shoes are you wearing? Pay attention. Are you wearing some cheap, lousy tennis shoes? You don't realize that the quality of the support in the arches of your feet while you're trotting around a table impacts the whole muscular and skeletal structure of how you become worn down during the course of a match. Now, the younger players who maybe don't have a lot of, the skill set and the quiver to be more focused on the strategy of beating that opponent, but these are critical things you should be learning from the very beginning and the basics that are affecting you. Get a great set of shoes. Just within the last couple of days, I went out and I just bought some brand new shoes. I bought I think they're called my wife got them with me, Noka or something like that, an OKA. I did a lot of looking and a lot of searching, and I think I found what I'm going to begin using as I think probably the absolutely best stabilizer shoe for giving you the greatest groundwork without movement for the feet. And of course, I use professionally designed orthotics. I don't just buy something off a shelf at a drugstore. That's no good. And many of you have seen me. I'm standing there in the combat boots and the drill instructor outfit for 8 hours a day for 10 days. And how do I do that? It's because in my feet, I am absolutely standing on a cloud of proper support. Your feet and the bones in your feet rattle. Everything else that goes on all the way up to command central when you're trying to come out and hopefully you're doing your best. Speaking of command central, remember, if you're playing pool out of your left brain, you're gonna suck. There, I said it. Your left brain, the logical side of your brain, that's where, come on, think, give it your best. Okay, concentrate. Okay, don't get distracted. Don't drink until you're done. Whatever you're thinking, who cares? Your brain has just sabotaged you and you let it. You want to shoot pull out of the right side of your brain, that radical side, that rudiment side, where you're not even thinking while you're in the middle of shooting. Get your mind distracted while you're shooting. Sing to the song. Listen to the gospel. Count backwards from 121 slowly to 0. Start over again. That's not too hard. Do your ABCs backwards. But if you could get your left brain so consumed in something else, your right brain is the only way you're dead stroke, in the zone, got the cue ball on a string, whatever you want to call it. That's how that works. Telling you what goes on behind the cue ball is just as critical as what's going on in front of the cue ball. And if you don't get that balance, hey, you're just having a nice recreational time shooting pool. And that's okay too if you got good friends. But if you're trying to compete at all, don't waste your time. You're going to be nothing but a bag of frustration all the time. All right, listen, gang, I've got so much more I can share with you. I love you. I've got to get back to completing this syllabus. I'm leaving in a day, and there's limited time because I got to get to the printers and make sure this thing is done right because I truly want to blow these guys away. Those of you who don't mind praying for me, thank you very much because I'm traveling, I'm leaving home, I'm carrying, I've got things I'm already packing. I'm giving away a ton of stuff to these guys too. I'm bringing a bag full of stuff just to give away. And I just want to start coming up for this week's submissions, 5 weeks. And I'm also going to have a grand prize. So come on. And tell your players on your teams. Come on. Let's build this up, okay? I love you guys. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.